Today in the livestock market, cattle was down again. The futures did drop. Like it's been $8 over the last just 2 weeks. Fundamentally, it just doesn't seem like the news is that bad, but the momentum seems to have taken over. Yesterday, we had a little bit of a rebound, thinking that maybe we found a bottom, but today again, the market still pushed lower, and it has, some of the traders are a little bit worried right now. Where there is some concern that maybe tomorrow's export sales report won't be as good as we hoped. Now, I normally would have thought that already would be digested into the market, so the fact that today was a little bit lower is a kind of a surprise, but I think the promise of demand seems to be actually larger just because we're moving into the grilling season ahead. So this is a little bit of a head scratcher, and perhaps that it's a lot more to do with the rally in the grain market. So we've got to watch that. Now, feeders also did retreat. That just the relentless increase of grain prices, I think, is finally starting to take its toll. Feedlot managers are moving cattle quicker. They're just selling it. They're just trying to, get rid of what they've got in the worries that there's going to be this all-out collapse. Although it just doesn't seem that the numbers would equate out to that. Consumer demand right now just doesn't seem to be enough, maybe psychologically, to get somebody to step back into the market. So right now we're really slipping back to really prices that we were looking at maybe in early March. Hogs also were a little bit lower. Traders are just really taking some profit. Cash on the cutouts remain still very strong. Now, we're wondering, is this really a time that every time we have a pullback, traders jump in, or you have other, fund managers maybe adding to their long positions? Is this really now, are we looking at that finally we have found a little bit of resistance? All these are still a question. We're not really sure because we've been rallying for so long. Now, the longer we stay here, we know the market's going to plateau. One thing to watch is that the deferreds, do drop below the $100 mark, by the end of summer. That's a real concern and something to watch. I think supplies are tight right now, but if demand starts to wane or really slow down at all, the prices could really affect the futures, and it could turn around very quickly. So we want to watch that. Otherwise, the market is still strong, even though hogs have pulled back a little bit today.